Hi, welcome to English Hamster. Are you learning English? Great. Here we learn through stories. They are simple and interesting. You can improve English while learning knowledge. Remember to subscribe, like and comment. Let's get started.
Imagine you're standing alone on a cold street. You're tired and feeling broken. No one is there to help you. You look around, but everything is quiet. There are no cheers or applause. Nobody is coming to save you. This is when life tells you the truth. Nobody is coming to help you. This isn't to break you, but to wake you up. The real work starts when no one is watching. When you stop looking for approval and focus on your growth, something powerful happens. You change. This message isn't for people who want quick comfort. It's for those ready to work, grow, and become strong for themselves. Here are 9 rules to remember when you decide to do it for you. Rule 1. Stop expecting others to understand you. When you decide to change your life, you may find that most people won't understand. You might think your friends, family, or partner will support you. But often, they don't. Not because they don't care about you, but because they don't see your vision. They can't feel what you feel. Maybe you want to become stronger, smarter, or more successful. You begin waking up early, working out, studying, and making sacrifices. Then you hear comments like, "You've changed," or "Why are you doing this?" It's okay. They don't need to understand. Your dreams and goals are for you, not them. People usually only see the results of your hard work, not the effort and struggles behind it. They will see the success and say you were lucky. But where were they during the hard work? This is why you need to be okay walking alone. Don't wait for anyone to understand your journey. You may be the only one who believes in your dreams, and that's enough. Celebrate your small wins, even if no one else notices. Say to yourself, "I'm doing this for me." Rule 2. Motivation will not last, discipline will. Motivation is great. It gives you energy and excitement to start. You feel powerful and ready to change. Maybe you watch an inspiring video or hear an uplifting speech, and you feel unstoppable. But motivation doesn't last. It's like a fire, strong at first, but it fades if you don't keep feeding it. Some days you'll feel motivated, other days you won't. You'll want to give up, make excuses, and wait until tomorrow. This is why motivation isn't enough. Success requires discipline. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about showing up every day, whether you feel excited or not. Discipline is what gets you to your goal. Motivation might take you to the gym once, but discipline gets you there every week. Motivation might help you start a business, but discipline helps you build it step by step. So stop waiting for motivation. Build habits and routines. Train your mind to act, not wait. Discipline is the key to success. It's not always easy, but the more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Rule 3. Pain is a message. Listen to it. Pain is a powerful message, but most people don't understand it. They think pain is a reason to stop. They believe pain means something is wrong, but pain is not your enemy, it's your teacher. Pain shows you where you need to grow. For example, if you feel pain in your body after exercising, it means your muscles are working and growing stronger. If you feel emotional pain after failing at something, it means you care. It means you tried and there's something to learn. In life, we are often taught to avoid pain. We are told to look for comfort and easy solutions. But comfort never made anyone strong. Success and greatness are built through discomfort. People who achieve big things don't avoid pain, they face it, feel it, and learn from it. every great person has faced pain. Whether it's athletes, artists, or business leaders, they've all experienced failure, sleepless nights, and self-doubt. But instead of running from the pain, they listen to it. They ask, "What is this pain trying to teach me?" Pain is like a compass. It shows you where you need to work. If waking up early hurts, you need more discipline. If criticism hurts, you may need to build more self-confidence. If loneliness hurts, you might need to improve your relationship with yourself. Pain is uncomfortable, but it's always a sign of transformation. It burns away what you don't need and leaves behind what is strong. So when you feel pain, don't run away. Embrace it. Let it push you to improve. Rule 4: embrace the silence. When you first start working toward your goals, everything feels quiet. No one is cheering for you. Nobody is clapping. You wake up early, work hard, and sacrifice, but nobody notices. At first, this silence can feel heavy. You may wonder, does anyone care? But the silence is not your enemy, it's your gift. In the beginning, nobody cares. And that's exactly how it should be. When no one is watching, you're free. You don't need to impress anyone. You can make mistakes, learn, and grow without judgment. Real growth happens in the quiet moments. Champions are made in empty gyms. Writers are born in silent rooms. Leaders are shaped in early mornings when no one is watching. Use this silence to build your foundation. It's in these moments that you develop your habits, discipline, and strength. One day, people will notice your results. They'll see your strength, your success, and your confidence. But they won't see the hard work you did in silence. When that happens, smile, not because you need their approval, but because you kept going when no one was watching. Use the silence to grow. Every day you work hard in the quiet, you're building your future. Keep moving forward, even when no one sees you. Rule 5: build without apology. Every day, people hold back their dreams. They stay quiet, stay small, and hide their ambition. Why? Because they fear what others might think. They're afraid of failure or looking foolish. They think, what if I'm not good enough? What if people laugh at me? These thoughts are reasonable, but they stop you from progressing. If you listen to them, you'll never move forward. You'll wait for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the right moment, but there is no perfect time. There is only now. To build something great, a strong body, a successful business, a peaceful life, you must stop apologizing for your ambition. You do not need permission to grow. You don't need approval from your friends, family, or society. You have the right to dream and to chase that dream fully. The world respects action, not talk. People admire doers, those who try, fail, and keep going. Even if they fall, they earn respect because they dare to act. Building without apology means starting even when you feel unsure. It means showing up with your imperfect ideas, skills, and confidence. Don't wait for someone to say, "Now you're ready." Start now, make mistakes, and keep improving. That's how you get better. That's how you become great. When you begin building your dream, some may doubt you, some may mock you, and others may walk away. Let them. You don't need to explain why you want more in life. Let your actions speak for you. Let your results show why you started. And yes, you may fail, but every successful person has failed more times than most people even tried. Failure isn't the end. It's part of the journey. So, when you fail, don't shrink or apologize. Say, "I'm learning," and keep going. Rule 6: be your own hero. Since childhood, we've been told stories about heroes. Brave men and women who appear when things go wrong and save the day. They rescue people, defeat enemies, and make the world better. As we grow, we often believe that someone will come and save us too. We wait for a friend, mentor, or even a perfect partner to notice our pain and help us rise. But here's the truth: no one is coming to save you. This might sound like bad news, but it's actually powerful. The moment you stop waiting, you take control. You stop being the victim and start being the hero of your own life. You become responsible for your own rise. Being your own hero means you stop blaming the world, your past, your family, or anything else. Life might have been tough. Yes, you may have faced pain, but the responsibility to rise is yours. Heroes are not people who had easy lives. They are people who kept going no matter what. So, be the one who wakes up early, studies when others don't, and keeps working when nobody is watching. You have to do it for yourself. It's easy to wait and wish for someone to rescue you, but nothing changes until you decide that this is your life and you're going to shape it. Being your own hero means taking full responsibility for your actions, facing your fears, and fighting for what you want. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. When you take control of your life, you start believing in yourself. You no longer feel small. You feel powerful, not because someone gave you power, but because you took it back. Rule 7: fall in love with the process. Everyone dreams of success. We imagine the applause, the recognition, and the rewards. We picture a big house, a strong body, or a perfect life, but dreaming alone isn't enough. Success doesn't come suddenly. It's built step by step, day by day, moment by moment. The problem is that many people fall in love with the results, not the process. They want to be fit but don't want to work out every day. They want to be smart but don't want to study when it's boring. They want to build a business but don't want to work in silence without immediate rewards. That's why most people quit. They chase the results but don't enjoy the process. But here's the truth: the process is where the magic happens. The hours when no one is watching, the time when nobody is clapping, that's where greatness begins. You don't become a champion on the stage. You become a champion in practice rooms, in quiet moments, in the grind. If you only work hard when people are watching or when you feel motivated, you'll stop when things get tough. But if you fall in love with the process, the training, the learning, the growing, nothing can stop you. Think of it like this: a tree doesn't grow overnight. First, it's a seed, then it grows roots deep in the soil. Little by little, the tree becomes stronger, and one day it breaks through the ground. Your success is like that tree. First, you build your roots, your habits, routines, and discipline. The process is tough. Sometimes it feels like nothing is changing, but if you keep going, everything will change. The gym session where you wanted to quit made you stronger. The late-night study session made you wiser. The job nobody thanked you for built your character. So here's the secret: don't chase the finish line. Chase the growth. Fall in love with waking up early, with reading one more page, with doing one more push-up. When you love the process, success will follow. Rule 8: your future depends on what you do now. Have you ever stopped to think about how much power you have over your future? It's easy to imagine that your future is out of your control or that it depends on luck. But the truth is very different. Your future is something you create with every choice you make today. Every decision matters. What you eat, how you spend your time, who you spend time with, and the thoughts you think, all of these shape your tomorrow. When you choose to watch TV instead of studying, you change your future. When you spend hours on your phone instead of working on your dream, that time is lost forever. Your future self is watching you, waiting to see what you will do next. And that means your future depends on what you do right now. You don't have to change everything at once. The future can feel big and far away, but the secret is this: you only need to do one small thing every day to move forward. One small step, one good choice, one moment of effort. Maybe today it means reading one page of a book. Maybe it's going for a short walk. Maybe it's saving a little money or writing down your goals. Whatever it is, it matters because it brings you closer to the future you want. If you do one small thing every day, those small actions will add up to something big. Each night, ask yourself, did I move closer to my goal today? If the answer is yes, then you are winning, even if it was just a tiny step. But if the answer is no, you need to change something tomorrow. Remember, your future self is depending on you. Imagine yourself in 5 years, strong, confident, successful. That person needs you to make good choices today, so don't waste time on distractions. Start building your future now. Do something, no matter how small. Plant the seeds today, and you will harvest the fruits tomorrow. Your future is not a gift, it's the result of your actions. You hold the power, use it wisely. Rule 9, do it for you always. When everything is said and done, the most important reason to work hard is simple: do it for yourself. Not for the likes on social media, not for the money, and not for the praise from others. Here's the truth: when you work hard just to please others, your motivation depends on them. If they stop noticing or applauding you, your energy will fade. You'll feel tired, lost, or empty. But when you work hard for yourself, when your reason to push comes from inside, you create a power that no one can take away. This power will keep you going even when no one is watching. It will help you push through pain, tiredness, and doubt. Think about why you started your journey. Maybe you wanted to prove something to yourself. Maybe you were tired of feeling stuck, or maybe you wanted a better life. Whatever your reason, it is personal. It belongs to you alone. Do it for yourself because you want to see who you can become. You have so much potential inside of you, waiting to be unlocked. When you work for yourself, you give yourself a chance to grow, learn, and become the best version of you. You don't need to compare yourself to others. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. Do it for the person you were before, the one who struggled. That version of you deserves to be proud of how far you've come. Working hard is a way to honor that past self and show gratitude for their courage. Do it for the person you are now, who fights every day. Even when it's hard, you keep going. Even when you feel tired, you never give up. Doing it for yourself means recognizing your strength today, even when the path is tough. And most of all, do it for the person you're becoming. Your hard work will create a future version of yourself who is strong, confident, and successful. That person will inspire others. This is your life. No one else can live it. The choices you make shape your story. So work hard, stay focused, and keep pushing forward. Do it for the quiet reasons inside you, the reasons that no one else sees but you. In the end, the only person who truly cares about your journey is you. So give yourself the love, respect, and effort you deserve. Nobody cares how hard your journey is. Nobody sees the hours you spend working alone, the sacrifices you make, or the struggles you face every day. And that's perfectly fine. You don't need applause. You don't need anyone to tell you how great you are. What you need is action. Action from yourself. You don't need pity from others. Pity won't build your dreams. What you need is power. The power to keep going when everything inside you wants to stop. Power to rise above the doubt and the silence. Let the world sleep on you. Let them ignore you. Let them doubt your ability. Because their opinions don't define your worth. When the time is right, your hard work will speak for itself. Your success will be the answer to every question and doubt anyone ever had about you. Until then, keep grinding in silence. Keep working. Keep believing in yourself. You were not born to be average. You were born to rise. Rise beyond limits, beyond fear, beyond what others say is possible. You will rise not for the world's approval, but for yourself.
Hey, if you learned something new today, please give this video a like. Write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second and it really helps to create more English videos for you. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.